BJ Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Genesis Invitational. Today's coverage is just about to begin.
Pleased you could join us for this third round action.
I'm Luke Elby alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player starts their round in the lead. What's the game plan for them today?
Well, they've got the lead, and there is a significant chasing pack, so they can't get too wrapped up in what's going on behind them. They've got to kind of keep their nose out front. They got to keep pushing along and play the golf course. Don't think about who's chasing you down. Just think about playing the golf course. But if you do find themselves falling back a little bit, then they need to go ahead and start making a little bit different push, maybe come up with a different game plan. But right now, out in front, they just kind of have to play the golf course right now and keep that in their sights.
I know, I can't wait. Let's get back down to the coverage.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 190 yards.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Oh, that's a ripper.
Nothing like setting the tone early for the rest of the day with that opening eagle. What a start.
He sits in first position. Well, they should be high on confidence stepping onto the tee now after that eagle at the last.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's looking at nice round number 180 here.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
This player is making a statement with that approach shot. I think this rivalry with Ricky Fowler is really inspiring him to fire at those flags.
Putting for birdie here. Oh, what a stroke. Oh, how about that one? Currently in first position. Here we are at the third. Not a bad line, this one. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up from about 100 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, terrific approach, and a chance for birdie here at the third. 8 feet to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here. This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
He's making this look easy, keeps surging ahead.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Good shot there, Beamer. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
Starting to look really good.
Oh, sensational putt, that one. A big play at the right time, and their rival is now shaking in their boots. Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Oh, they got so unlucky here, just off the fairway, but not sitting nicely. Wow, did this come out beautifully? I didn't see that outcome from that lie. That was great work.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Looking great now.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Just 3 feet to the cup.
He's got this for his par.
Leading by 9 strokes after that one.
Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3.
What an incredible design this is, and it really just takes this green and it makes it into a section of 4. The back right, the front right, front left, and back left, they all have their unique features to it, and that all is due to the simple fact that that bunker, which is tiny, minuscule, almost not even there, it basically shapes that green into the 4 quadrants. It is just an amazing design.
Looking really good, this one.
And gets that putt of distance to go. Now, leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots.
Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it, but again, you push it a little bit and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Still in the lead now after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. That was wonderfully done. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yeah, he's looking at maybe a little over 130 to the pin.
Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
This one's online. Ooh. This is a par putt. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost.
Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead.
2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
This one looks to be a tad wayward. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Judging it beautifully.
And if this can go down, he'll save par.
And just with 9 holes remaining, Rich, what do you think here is going to happen for this player?
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Looks like they're going for the green. Good aggressive play here. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And after that hole, this player is ahead by a whopping 10 strokes.
This hole is a par 5.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Well struck. Second shot here on the 11th. Setting up in the bunker here. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket.
Wonderful play. Guaranteed birdie.
5 feet coming up to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
And in she goes. That's a good save.
That's a really good effort to get it up and down out of that bunker for the birdie. Good job.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Now teeing off on the 12th hole.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Oh, I thought that one was going in.
Yeah, that's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Big putt for par coming up.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Oh, nice looking putt.
That's a good putt to make, that one. This player must be in heaven. Their lead is now 11.
Well, 13th. That's unlucky for some, Rich.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This one looks to be heading towards the green.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. It's time for a one-shotter.
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Get in.
That's one of those putts that you're proud of at the end of a round. They all add up.
And now that finds him in first place. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dog leg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, just missed. That'll sting a bit.
Putting for a par now.
Job done. Let's head to the next. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
It's an island green, if you can believe that. It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another one of the all-time great designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there. I just think this is a magnificent design. If you hit it in any one of those bunkers, making a par will be nearly impossible.
Fair effort, that. Good birdie.
Leading by a phenomenal 12 strokes after that one.
Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
That's some good golf right there. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, almost went in. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you?
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18th.
Tee shot up the hill, fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
Well played, mate. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
Get excited. This could go in.